was a small boy, one of the first toys that I remember having was something that looked like this. This is referred to as a Whimmy Diddle or a G-haw stick, and it's made from a rhododendron twig. It has two parts. This part, as you can see, has a sort of a handle here. It has some notches that have been carved into it. I believe there's about 7 notches. It has a little propeller here on the end that's affixed with a nail that you can see that spins. Rhododendron is an excellent wood to make this from because it lasts forever. It's very hard, very sturdy, doesn't break easily. This particular Whimmy Diddle is probably 50 or 60 years old. I have had it that long. It's not by any means the first one I ever had. I've had many of them. The idea behind the Whimmy Diddle is that to use this stick and rub this stick across these notches is to get different reactions from the propeller. The average person, if they would rub this stick across these notches, however fast or slow or in what manner, the propeller would essentially just sort of hover there and maybe move a little bit one way or the other, but really not much action. A more skilled Whimmy Diddle user has learned the technique. I usually put my thumb right here. That has nothing to do with what makes it work, but the more experienced user will finally learn how that he can cause this propeller to start spinning like this. And it will spin, as you can see, it's very, very, very fast. It's spinning in a clockwise motion. And then if you release the pressure a little bit, it'll slow down and speed back up just by rubbing the stick across here. One of the ideas is to learn how to cause the propeller to go in the opposite direction. So after you learn to use a Whimmy Diddle and you've had some experience with them, you learn to get the propeller to go, as you'll notice now, it's going in the opposite direction. You can get it to go very, very, very fast in a counterclockwise manner. Now they have, see, it's just spinning very, very quickly. Now in the mountains of North Carolina, they have Whimmy Diddle contest, and they're always looking for any excuse to have a festival, and so they have a annual Whimmy Diddle contest. They are big to do, in which there's prizes awarded and there's a champion crowned each year. One of the I've never been to it, but one of the things that they judge on is the ability to make the propeller stop and reverse motion while you're using it. In other words, it's going in one direction. You're supposed to stop it very quickly and have it reverse and go in the other direction. And I think they time this, how many times you can do that in a certain length of time and so forth. But now you can see it's going in I can get it going in a clockwise, like this. And then you stop it and have it go back the other way. So you go very, very fast, and then you stop it and have it go back the other way. Now it's going in this direction, very, very quickly. Stop, reverse, go back the other way. So I am not as good at this as I used to be, but you get the idea. See, it's spinning very, very quickly in a counterclockwise position. They're a lot of fun. Especially for someone that has not had any practice or experience in how to use them. I could go ahead and tell you some of the little techniques that you use to accomplish this clockwise and counterclockwise motion. So it's very easy to use. But unfortunately, we're out of time, so that will have to wait for next time. Thank you very much.